Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're talking Carbondale Area Chargers golf. Bob Selitsky, the head coach, with us. And Bob, real good start this year for your group. Let's talk about some of the victories so far.
Well, we had a nice season last year, 11-3, and we set our mind to try to beat a couple teams we stumbled against, and we succeeded early in the season. We're off to a great start, 7-0. We got some tough matches coming up on the away courses, which is always tough in our league when we go to play some of them. I'm getting very good play from the younger boys. We start 3 sophomores, 2 juniors, and only 1 senior. And the younger guys are filling the shoes good, and they picked up the slack from a great player we had last year, and everyone's filling in the spot.
Let's talk about your home course. Talk about how the guys, take on that course and what it's like.
We love it up there at Panorama. They treat us well. The kids can really play the course well. We had some matches up there. We got some big matches coming up again up at our home course. We have Prep and Dunmore, 2 of the class schools. They have to come to our place, so hopefully we'll show them a little Panorama love.
That's what you always love to do.
Yeah, I hope so.
What do you think is going well for these guys as far as just their overall game, the mental aspect? Are they driving the ball well, short game?
The kids, the season is so compressed. The kids did a very nice job all summer long getting ready for the season, and they really got their hearts into it. We got some big ball hitters with Durkin and Marino DePalma. They hit a long ball, and then the 3 younger guys, they don't hit the ball as long, but they keep the ball in play. They don't take themselves out of holes, and that's the key. They're not going to kill you with birdies, but they're not going to kill themselves with double bogeys and that. So they're in play, and we got a solid team in each matchup. For the better ball, I'll get some help, which means some years you don't get. Everybody can get some help.
Talk about for you as a coach and coaching golf for almost 3 decades.
Yeah.
How do you approach kids and the way in golf compared to other sports?
I've been teaching for 30 years also, and the kids are still the same. Everybody says they change, but they still love the game and they love to perform, and they like to hear that they're doing well, and they like to do well. And this is, like I said, it's a great bunch of kids. We had success last year. They built on it this year, and they want to go out and get something done. And kids are the same, and they just love to work with them and help them out any way we can.
Little things that you have worked on in your game of golf over the years and what you try to do with these young men here at Carbondale area.
Sometimes they don't listen. I like the little pitch and run around the green, but kids these days, they all like to have that big flap wedge to make it look pretty, But we'll see what we can do,
As far as the work ethic of these guys, getting out on courses, you said all summer.
These guys will play all day long if you let them. You gotta pull them off the course. They love the game and they love to play and they have good chemistry with each other. The three younger guys came up last year and they were a nice little surprise, and they'll play all day. I can't say enough about them.
Well, Bob, great catching up with you here at Arcaro and Genell. We wish you the best the rest of the season.
Well, thank you very much.
Pat Durkin joining us from the Carbondale Area Chargers golf team. Pat, a lot of success for you and your guys last year. You guys have carried that over to this year. Talk about what's going well with you and your teammates.
We're just playing good. We're all getting along and we're having fun winning a little bit.
What do you attribute that success to? Coach mentioned a lot of hard work over the summer.
Yeah, we had a lot of hard work. We had a kid last year helping us out a lot too. He graduated, so yeah.
About your game in particular, talk a little bit about what you think is good about it this year.
I'm playing all right. I'm 6-1 this year, so a decent start. Hopefully it'll carry out.
Format a little different in the Lackawanna Conference and the Wyoming Valley Conference during league play. You wouldn't know any different, but how do you think that helps you in the type of format you guys play in the Lackawanna League?
Well, we sort of know everyone that we're playing, so that's what helps us out a lot. So we anticipate everyone.
Take us through some of the guys on your team and who's hitting the ball well this year.
Ian Fedorchak, he's playing pretty good. He's a sophomore. So is Collin and Noah. Collin Burke and Noah Newcomb, they're both sophomores. And then Marino DePalma, he's a junior with me. So he's playing good, very good.
3-sport athlete, basketball, baseball. Do you have a favorite, or is kind of whatever you're playing at the time?
Whatever I play at the time. Yeah, I like it all.
As far as staying busy in school, FBLA, Spanish, so you like to do a little bit of everything, huh?
Yeah, well versed.
and very good in the classroom as well. 6 out of 100 in your class, so that's nice to see. Talk about the academic and some subject areas maybe you enjoy.
I like math. Our coach was our teacher last year, so he might influence me a little bit that way.
Speaking of influence, how about your 2 older brothers? So what have they done for you to kind of, whether it's academics or athletics?
They've set how I work in school, and they gave me something to beat.
Hopefully you keep working hard towards that in that future. Since it's your junior year, have you given college a lot of thought and maybe a major yet?
Not yet, nah. Still have time.
All right, still enjoying being a kid.
Yeah.
Scranton Prep, the biggest rival. What is it about Prep you enjoy?
They're the best, so we want to beat the best.
All right, well, continued success. Pat Durkin with Carbondale area here on the John Mendola Show.
Thanks.
We're continuing the conversation with the Carbondale area golf team. Marino DePalma is with us, and love the name Marino. Let's talk about your golf game and how much time you've put into it.
I put a lot of time into it. I'm at the course almost every day, either that or the range. Basically just playing all the time.
Sounds like your teammates are there as well. You guys are at Panorama?
Oh yeah, Panorama, it's a great course. They treat us really well. We play there almost every day. So.
Favorite hole at Panorama?
Oof, that's a hard one. Probably 17. I like 17 because it's a hard hole and it's long. It's a par 4, so challenging.
Best score on that par 4 so far?
I birdied it last year and I haven't since. I just par it. So.
That's nice to hear. How about as far as some away courses, if you have a favorite hole as well?
I like the Scranton Muni. I like that course a lot. I like 12 coming down the hill.
Everybody's got a favorite. There's no doubt about it. How about as far as your clubs and different things like that? And when you're growing up, you may start out with a certain one. Have you changed a whole lot?
Yeah, I started off with not a nice set, and I bought TaylorMades last year, and I like them a lot. I hit them well.
Awesome. As far as your short game, talk about how you work on that.
I try doing as much chipping as possible. I'll even chip in my backyard sometimes and just try to get it close to the pin every time.
As far as other sports, you play baseball. What is it that you like about that game?
I just like playing with all my friends there. I like the sport. I played it since I was young.
You even like to golf when you're not supposed to be. Coach said, hey, chasing these guys off the course is awfully hard. Why do you love it so much?
I just like getting better at it. I like trying to shoot lower and lower every time.
As far as school, you're doing a nice job there. Talk about whether it's math or biology, 2 of your favorite subjects.
Well, they're both nice subjects. My coach is my math teacher, so it's a pretty fun time in the classroom.
Life after high school, it's your junior year. You're thinking about the Army. Talk about where that came from and what you would like to do with that.
Well, I'm deciding on going to the Army after high school because I'm kind of just thinking more of like going to be like an EMT in there and stuff and try to help people as much as I could there, and afterwards go to school.
Quite honorable and admirable, that's for sure. As far as your role model, Jordan Spieth, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me try that again. As far as your role model, Jordan Spieth?
Yeah, Jordan Spieth, he's a PGA Tour player. He's my favorite player. I look up to him a lot.
And Scranton Prep, a great rival, huh?
Oh, they're gonna be a tough one.
Well, you guys keep up what you're doing. You have a great year so far, and we appreciate your time, Marino.
All right, thank you, sir.
Noah Newcomb is with us. He's a sophomore for the Carbondale Area Chargers golf team. And Noah, how about your game right now? Is it going as well as the rest of your teammates?
Yeah, I guess my game's going pretty good now.
What is it about your game right now? Chipping, the driving, the putting?
My short game has to be my biggest strength at this point in the season.
Talk about your teammates and what you're seeing out of those guys. A lot of positives as well.
Yeah, my teammates are really helping to push each other through matches and like that kind of thing.
As far as some of the teams you've played against so far, who did you have some close matches with, or you guys have been dominating thus far?
Yeah, we have been pretty much dominant throughout every single match with our 6-0 record.
Scranton Prep and Dunmore, we know are lurking somewhere here in the near future.
Looking forward to those matches.
What is it about Prep that you enjoy playing against? Usually they always have a lot of success, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that one in particular, just because we're going after it this year.
And of course, the home course, Panorama, you guys get prepped at your place, so you have a hole or two you're hoping that maybe you can pull out?
I'd have to say 11 might be my strongest hole there.
What do you like about that particular hole? And what's been your best score so far on that hole?
I've birdied it quite a few times. It has to be my favorite because of how easy it is to get up and down on it.
Of course, you're a busy fella, the Spanish club, you're involved with the PJAS as well, so tell us a little bit about what that is.
That's kind of like just a science club where you have to make out a presentation and then present it in front of judges.
What do you enjoy about that, and what have you done? Have you done any presentations with that?
Yeah, I like the public speaking aspect, I guess, and if you qualify enough, you get to go to state college to compete.
Interesting. As far as being a good student, you got that down as well. 5th in your class. Talk about a couple subjects you like, geometry and biology.
Yeah, geometry might be my favorite subject because we have, of course, Mr. Selitsky as a teacher. He makes it a lot of fun. And I like biology because just of the field opportunities you have with it, career opportunities.
Let's talk about that future for you. Again, you're a young fella. You've got a couple of years to think about college life, but have you kind of thought about any career choices yet?
Yeah, I'm looking into dentistry, going to dental school in my fusion.
As far as a sibling, you have an older sister, so talk about what you've learned from her thus far.
Yeah, she's going for a teacher right now. She's been subbing a lot lately, and I just like to look up to her for a rock whenever I'm down, you know.
Sure, we all get there, that's for sure. As far as some other role models, some of the guys on your team or your coach, talk about what you like about your coach with the game of golf and how he tries to keep you mentally tough with that.
He really keeps it simple to the point where it's just always fun to compete and play.
Simple's good. No, it's great to see you here at Arcaro and Genell, and continued success there with the Chargers.
Thank you for having me.
Collin Burke joins us from the Carbondale area golf team. And Collin, you and your teammates have enjoyed a lot of success so far. Young team, you're a sophomore as well. What is it about this team that has given so much success last year and this year as well?
Lots of practice, playoff in the off season, fall, spring. Most of us play together, play in the AGA with Ian Fedorchak and Noah Newcomb.
How about the Panorama? What do you like about the course?
Pretty long, nice greens, nice fairway. Not real hard.
Your game in particular, what are some strengths you have in your golf game?
I like my irons, are pretty good. Drivers are good now and then. Putting's all right, chipping.
Overall, talk about some of your teammates and what they're doing so far this year.
My partner, Noah Newcomb, he's doing pretty good. Ian Fedorchak too. Pat Durkin. Bobby, he's not here today, but he does pretty good. Marino.
Your coach seems to have a good rapport with the rest of the players. Talk about what they're all about.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. He's pretty good.
He seems like he's a fun guy in the classroom. Yeah. A lot of these guys like him with math. Talk about his sense of humor and how that may help you in golf, maybe keep you light as far as not getting too serious about it.
Yeah, pretty fun.
As far as school, you like algebra? Talk about what you like about math.
It's fun. I like to learn about different stuff. I want to be like a automotive designer, so.
I like to hear different opportunities for young men, and one wants to go in the Army, and automotive designer sounds pretty interesting as well.
Yeah.
Baseball is another sport you enjoy. What is it about that sport you like?
This is fun. I've been playing it since I was little, probably 8 years old.
Well, Collin, continued success on the course this year.
All right, thank you.
Ian Fedorchak is with us. He is another sophomore. And Ian, how about this young talent here at Carbondale area? You guys really have a talented group. It's pretty lucky, huh?
Yes.
What is it about the game of golf you're enjoying?
Just that it's a different game mostly every day, and it's not an easy sport to play.
As far as your game, how much have you improved? Think about the first time picking up some clubs when you first started to where you are now.
Yeah, I picked up a club when I was 10 years old, and then I really liked it, so my dad got me lessons, and then I just started developing from there.
Won't be too long. Maybe you'll be able to give Dad a couple lessons.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, probably.
Yeah, I hope so, right?
Yep.
As far as your favorite hole at Panorama, do you have one right now?
Probably hole 11.
What is it about hole 11 you like?
Like, it's short, but it's kind of hard. Like, it's difficult.
So, Ian, you guys are undefeated thus far. You know there's going to be some really challenging matches coming up, but some of those you'll get at home, some will be away.
Yes.
What is it about when you go to an away course? Have you played a lot of the area courses, or you're still trying to get your feet wet with some of that?
No, I'm still trying to get my feet wet. The most difficult part is trying to get the green speeds and, like, the greens. Like,
Just trying to understand the greens, huh?
yeah.
As far as your coach trying to help you out, and it seems like most of the guys say he's got a fun personality. What do you learn from your coach?
That, like, no matter what happens, it's all, like, it doesn't really matter. It's all fun.
It's all fun.
Just for fun.
You got it. It's just a game.
Yep.
You play some ice hockey. Talk about how serious you are about that.
I've been playing for about 10, 11 years, and I travel up to Binghamton for hockey probably 4 times a week, and I travel around all over New York and in New Jersey and all over Pennsylvania.
So that sounds pretty serious.
Yeah.
You're really into ice hockey.
Yeah.
That's awesome to hear. As far as a couple of subjects you enjoy, math and history in school, well, what is it about those 2 particular subjects?
Well, when I get older, I want to be an architect, like a golf course designer. So you're going to need both of those to really be good at what you want to be.
Awesome. Science, technology, Spanish club. So you're busy in school, and of course you still got a couple of years to think about what's next. As you mentioned, you're interested in designing a golf course, which would be awesome as well. Well, Ian, we appreciate your time. We wish you the very best.
Thank you.